Hello and welcome to this special segment on our YouTube channel. Do subscribe. Now tonight we're coming to you from Bandra station. Just a few hours ago, this area was a scene of a protest. Thousands of migrant laborers gathered here wanting to go home. This entire bus station that you see was the site of the gathering. Now how did they come here and why did they come here? Well, the theory that is now being explained is the fact that they all wanted to go home. They're migrant laborers. They don't have the bare necessities. They live in these slums that you see in this picture. These are the slums that they live in, and they all wanted to leave, so they came out of those slums and they gathered here wanting to leave, but the police stopped them because it was a public health emergency. Now the police say they had to use lathi charge as a last resort to make them go back inside, because after all it's a lockdown, it's a public health emergency, and prohibitory orders are also in place. So when these people gathered, when they didn't listen to the police's appeals to go back in, the police had to use force, lathi charge, to send them back in. Now they all went back in there. These are the slums just adjacent to Bandra station where they are now. The police arrived, and after the police had forced them back into these slums, you can see that area there. The police then got the former MLA of this place, Baba Siddiqui, to sort of come and appeal to them. The police have been using drones with attached loudspeakers to go into the slum from here and then make announcements inside, and they did go in, and they have spoken to people inside, and now people are inside. Things are normal, but this is not a one-off incident. It has happened in Surat with migrant workers. It has happened in Delhi when the first lockdown began. So the people want to go home, and the police say they're making an irrational decision. They're making an emotional one. They're not making a thought-out rational decision, because they really can't go right now. Even if they go, state borders are sealed, and they have to come back, or they'll be stopped, or they'll have to stay in a camp. So what happens? Now I have with me with someone who was showing me some papers. सर आप ये जो पेपर्स दिखा रहे थे, इसमें क्या पेपर्स है, क्या बताइए क्या है इसमें?
सर, जो हम हमारा जो नाका बांधकाम बांधकाम आणि नाका मजदूर संगठन का मैं मुंबई का कार्य अध्यक्ष है। ये कोरोना का ये घटना शुरू होने का बाद में लगातार हर वार्ड ऑफिस में ये लोगों को कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्कर में काम करने वाला लोगों के लिए
तो ये जो लिस्ट आप बता रहे हैं मुझे, ये कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्कर्स का लिस्ट है?
ये पूरा कंस्ट्रक्शन
कितने लोगों का लिस्ट है ये मुझे देख रहा हूँ, ये है नेटिव स्टेट वेस्ट बंगाल।
यस, वेस्ट बंगाल है। अलग अलग राज्यों का आपको मिलेगा, नाम मिलेगा, कितना पर्सन है घर पे, उसका एड्रेस है, कौन सा स्टेट से है, उसका साथ में और उसका जिस तरह से उसका
अच्छा, ये बैंक अकाउंट नंबर तो वो ठीक है, हम नहीं चाहिए हमको।
आधार नंबर है, उसका साथ में ICFC नंबर है, ये सब मांग रहा है। ये सब कुछ देने के बाद
अच्छा, इसमें आपके पास कितने लोगों का लिस्ट है?
इसमें 3000 लोगों का लिस्ट
और ये
है।
सब यहीं पे रहते हैं?
ये लिस्ट भी है, ईस्ट में भी वेस्ट में भी 3000 लोगों का लिस्ट है।
मैं ये एक सवाल जरूर उठ रहा है यहाँ पे कि अगर लोग घर जाने वाले थे तो लोग थोड़ा बोरिया बिस्तर लेके चलते हैं, हाँ? तो यहाँ पे जो बाहर आए थे उनके बैग्स वगैरह नहीं थे, तो ऐसा क्यों?
देखिए, हम लोगों को शांति से बोला था, आपको अभी 3 तारीख तक प्राइम मिनिस्टर बता दिया, बाहर गांव जा नहीं सकते हैं, आप जो जगह में रहते हो वो जगह में आपको व्यवस्था करेगा। इसीलिए वो लोग इतना फॉर्म भर के दिया था एक उम्मीद का सामने। ये फॉर्म भर के देने के टाइम में भी कई घर के अंदर कई दिन से अनाज ही नहीं पक रहे हैं, खाना भी नहीं
तो
मिल
आप
रहा
बोल रहे इतने ये लिस्ट होने के बावजूद आपको अनाज नहीं मिल रहा है?
नहीं मिल रहा है।
अच्छा ठीक है, तो अब इतने लोग ये सब जो आए यहाँ पे सब यहीं के रहने वाले हैं?
ये एरिया में 15,000 जो बंगाल का, बाकी यूपी का, बिहार का और मैक्सिमम बंगाल का लोग इस एरिया के अंदर लोग सिर्फ
सब माइग्रेंट लेबर है?
माइग्रेंट लेबर है। में एक रूम में 50-50, 60-60 लोग रहते हैं, सोने के लिए जगह नहीं है और रूम में बैठने की जगह नहीं
तो
है।
आप बोल रहे हो कि जब वो सोते हैं, जब काम चलता है, जो शिफ्ट में चला जाता है वो सोता है, बाकी जो आता है ऐसे सोते हैं? अच्छा, तो अभी क्योंकि अभी सब एक साथ घर पे
एक साथ में एक रूम में रखने के टाइम में बेचैन हो जाते हैं और रूम में ना बैठ सकते हैं ना उठ सकते हैं, परेशान होता है। उसके बीच में अनाज भी नहीं, खाना भी नहीं है, वो टाइम में आदमी को
लेकिन यहाँ पे जो बाबा सिद्दीकी जो MLA था वो बोले कि हम लोग कुछ दिन से अनाज वनाज दे रहे हैं, खाना का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लोगों को घर जाना है, लोगों को डर मन में है, इसलिए घर जाना है।
नहीं, डर भी एक तरह से डर भी है, गांव जाना है। हमको भी बता रहे, कई लोग बता रहे गांव जाना है। बोला तो अभी का टाइम में नहीं जी जा सकते, आपको और क्या चाहिए? तो हमको अनाज चाहिए, और उसका 1 रुपया किसी के पास में भी नहीं है। उसका कोई चीज़ लेना है, 1 रुपया उसका पास नहीं है, वो मजदूर क्या करूँ, कहाँ जाऊँ वो?
So this is of course the story, you know, that there are people who live here in these slums, and they have to sort of now fend for themselves, because while there is food delivery, sometimes they don't like the food, sometimes, you know, it is the delivery itself is not regular, they say, because even the BMC, even the police are stretched at this point. So while they do deliveries, sometimes it's irregular, they say, and that is why they are also stepping out of their places. They want to go now. Now you can see, of course, the police have secured the area. There is enough security. People are back inside, and they are all there. They're hoping that, you know, these incidents are not repeated again. Incidents like these, which can become a public health hazard, a threat to public safety at this point, because remember, it's a lockdown, it's a pandemic, people have to stay indoors. But for someone who, in that these little tenements, if there are 40 people, 30 people living in one of them, construction workers who used to work in shifts. So while one shift slept, the other shift would go and work. But in this lockdown, what has also happened is that all of them are at home together. So they really can't sleep also. There's simply not enough space inside their homes. What do they do? And that, of course, is also coming across as a huge problem here in Mumbai, and which saw, you know, these people coming out. It was a manifestation of the desperation that migrant laborers across the country are facing. It's not a rational, thought out decision that they will walk home from here. It's an emotional decision, not based on rational thinking, but they've made it thinking that perhaps the trouble they're facing here, if they go back to their villages, they will be able to deal with those troubles better. Lack of space, lack of food sometimes, and also just a lack of any activity, no livelihood, and that's what's pushing them to the brink, to come out in places like these. And they are saying that this was, of course, a manifestation of the desperation. But the police are also investigating as to how so many people came out on the streets. How did so many people gather? Who led them out? There has to be some sort of organization for these people to come out. That is one of the things the police are investigating now. The police say they're also going to look into all claims that are being made. For example, one of the claims that are being made is that there was some sort of a message going around that there would be a train. The police haven't denied or confirmed that message. They're saying they are looking into all claims, they're going to investigate, but the police say that the use of force on these laborers was one that was made with great responsibility, but one that was also a difficult choice to make. It was something that they had to do because it was a matter of public health, and they had to disperse the gathering, they say, which is why they used force, a lathi charge. And this is not something that they say they would have ordinarily done, but the situation called for steps like these to be taken, force to be used. And you can see, of course, here, you know, again, a best bus that has just left with food after being delivered at the slum. So food is coming in. It's not a shortage of food. Mostly, it's a shortage of livelihood, lack of space, no place to stay, and that's pushing migrant workers to doing desperate things, like simply thinking we will walk from here wherever we have to. The Chief Minister has addressed the state. He has made a stern call asking everyone to stay indoors. He has said, we are Indians, we can fight this together. You're in my state, please stay where you are. We will take care of you. That was the message from the Chief Minister, and hopefully the message will do some measure, actually address the anxiety of migrant laborers who at this point came out on the streets wanting to go home. Thank you for watching this segment on our YouTube channel. Please do subscribe, click on the bell icon, and we'll be bringing you more such videos from each and every place of Mumbai reporting on this pandemic. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on that bell icon, and do keep coming here for all the latest videos and updates from Mumbai and across the country. Thank you for watching.